Good afternoon, everybody. Shavua Tov. Welcome to the Israel Brief, brought to you by Lay of the Land. I'm your host, Rolene Marks, and let's take a look at the top stories. Last week's big story, and heartbreaking it was the news of the brutal murder of 19-year-old yeshiva student Dvir Sorek, who was found with multiple stab wounds outside of Gush Etzion the early hours of Thursday morning. And after a 48-hour manhunt, the IDF, along with the Border Patrol and the Shabbat or Shabak, have managed to capture and arrest the killers of young Sorek. And reports have come out that Dvir had a number of defensive wounds on his body, which said that he was able to put up a fight. Unfortunately, it ended fatally. But the identities of his killers, Nasir Asafra, 24 years old, and Qasem Asafra, 30 years old, have been released to the public, with the information that Nasir Asafra was a member of Hamas, although having no prior arrest records. So basically how it went down is described by one of the counter-terror officers, that the minute they had found the body and heard the news, they started their search, and with the aid of CCTV cameras were able to piece together what had happened, and they closed in on the village of Beit Kahil, where residents of the village pelted IDF officers with stones. They were able to quickly locate the house where they were hiding, or in this case they were fast asleep, and arrest not just the two terrorists who got a rude awakening when they woke up with IDF standing over them, but also those who had assisted them. And our hope is for justice for the Sorek family, and may they know no more sorrows. The IDF have also announced today that the homes of the terrorists have been marked for demolition, but an exact date and time has not been made public. Also, yesterday, the Arab states have condemned Israel's closure of the Temple Mount, as both Eid al-Adha and Tisha B'Av coincided on the same day. Clashes broke out between Israeli police and Palestinians, and as a result, the Temple Mount had to be closed. And this wasn't for the for the prohibition of worship. This was for the safety of those who come to worship. And earlier in the day, the Israeli government closed off the Temple Mount to all non-Muslims. And we do know that we do have some Muslim viewers, and we would like to wish you Eid Mubarak. And if you have been traveling in and out of Ben Gurion today, oi, not a great day to do it. Balagan Ben Gurion, or huge mess, as malfunctions at Ben Gurion Airport at the height of tourism season saw many flights delayed, some cancelled, and to make matters even worse, the baggage handling was malfunctioned. So you can only imagine the confusion and the chaos at Ben Gurion, and our hope is that it is sorted out fast. In fact, by the time of going to air, it may have already been sorted out. So lots of news happening this weekend, but if you want to catch up on your reading, you can do so on our website at www.layoftheland.online, and you can check out our report on JLo. She came, she saw, she conquered, and what can I say? Israel fell in love with her, and this is written by Dave Kaplan. You can also see it on Facebook, and while you're there, invite your friends to join our family. You can like us, follow us, and catch up on your news there. And don't forget, if you would prefer to view this on YouTube, you can, and to be notified of when the brief is posted, simply click on the subscribe button below. I'm Rolene Marks with the Israel Brief, and we'll speak again tomorrow.